Alrighty guys, what is up? Jet back with another video, and today I'm not doing a vlog, but I am going to teach you guys how to edit your skate clips in After Effects. Teach you how to ramp your slow-mo clips. So let's go into Adobe After Effects. Let's open it up. Alrighty, we are in After Effects, and we can just do new project, sure. Okay, now there is two ways you can import your clips. You can either hit Command I, which is the shortcut, and then find your clip and then drop it in. Or you can hit Finder and go down. I'm going to do it this way. Hit Finder, go to your clips. Let's keep going down. Let's go to GoPro Hero 7. Let's go to Oasis. And let's go to Finisher. And we're going to drag. You can drag and drop it right in there. Perfect. It's in. It's loaded. Then we're going to take this clip and we're going to drag it down under source name right there. You can see it. And it already drops it there. Loads it right into the timeline. You are set. And then what you want to do first before anything is render the clips. All you're going to do is play it back. It's going to be a little choppy. It's going to be a little choppy as you can see. But you just got to let it play through. And then it's going to play back clean after. So, okay, it is rendered now. And if you play it back, you get a good trace of blip. Perfect, perfect. All right, yep, that's what we want right there. So we can drag her back. All right, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go up right here, right next to our timeline, and click on Graph Editor. What this does is it creates a graph on our timeline, which we want. And then you can see right down here by this eye and all this stuff down here at the bottom, we're going to click this and make sure that edit speed graph is turned on. This is what we want because that's how we are going to edit our speed. Then we're going to go up to the top and we're going to click on layer. And we're going to go down to time and we're going to hit enable time remapping. We always want to enable time remapping on, and this is what is going to allow us to start our ramp slow-mo. Okay. So now we are going to go in the clip. Okay, and we are going to figure out where we want to start the ramp. So I like to start, we want to start probably right about as he's about to pop. So right there looks pretty good. And we're going to set our first keyframe. So how we do that is we're going to go all the way to the left of the screen at the bottom. And we're going to hit this little diamond sign right here. And we're going to add our first keyframe. And then we're going to deselect. We're going to deselect by clicking the graph. So deselect. Then we are going to drag to our next point where we want to set our end keyframe. So probably right about where he catches it is probably solid. So we are going to, right about there, should be pretty good. We are going to hit our next keyframe. Boom. Perfect. So now that our keyframes are set, we're going to drag out the speed. So you can see on the left, we got 10 seconds right here on this little... Right here on the side, right here, the timeline on the left side. We got at the very top is 100. So that's as fast as it can go. And then that's just normal speed. And then we got at the bottom, which is 0, which is, zero speed. So we are going to hold shift down, and we're going to drag out this gray line on the right of our keyframe. We're going to drag it out to the right and create this half square. And I like to drag it to about 50%, which is probably about there. That's pretty good right there. And then you can see at the corners of our square, we have these little points right here. We are going to hold shift again. And we are going to drag this keyframe straight up to the top. Straight up to the top. Right about until we get at 1 second. Perfect. I'm going to do the same on the other side. And it's going to create this little U shape, which is what we want. Which is what we're looking for. So once we get up to 1, perfect. Now both of them are set. We are good. We can play it back. It's going to be a little laggy, but it's okay. So we got to let it render. It's okay. Just let it render real quick. Boom. All right. So now we can watch it. And we already started on the ramp. It looks pretty good. You can hear it. It's pretty good. Let's play it back one more time. Boom. That's pretty good. Like, that's pretty good. So now what we are going to do is we are going to make we're going to create a more dramatic effect. So what we are going to do is we're going to click back on these keyframes to the top, and we're going to see that there's this small yellow line on either side of the keyframe in the inside, and we are going to drag them out. So we're going to hold shift again, and we're going to drag them out. And what this does is it creates a little bit of a V shape. And that is exactly what we want, to create that more dramatic effect. So we're going to drag it in more, and drag it in more. Now, as you can see, at the bottom of our V, it's hitting this line. We don't want it to hit this line, because if it hits this line, it's at 0, which means there's going to be a pause in the middle of the clip. So let's play it, and you can see the pause. See how it stops for a half a second right there? And we don't want that. So what we're going to do is we are going to drag this line, hold shift again, drag this line in, and it's going to bring our V up. And that's exactly what we want. Now if you play it back, boom. We get the sound, we get the slow-mo, we get the ramp. It looks pretty good. Now, if you were to take that V and drag it under the 0, then it just reverse it, and that's not what we want. So let's just not do that. So yeah, this is it. And you can play with it. Like, you can either drag it out smaller, like bring it down more to have a more dramatic effect. You can make the V's even curve in more, so it's even crazier, like that. You can just play with it. Whatever you like is what I like. It not crazy with a V, but whatever you guys like it's your preference. So a little faster there. So yeah, that is basically how you ramp your clips. It's not crazy hard. It just takes a little bit of time, and you guys can perfect it. I usually only ramp my skateboarding clips just because, you know, the slow-mo on Premiere looks really good as well. And if I'm shooting on the GoPro and I want to do the 240, that also looks amazing too. So I never really ram my clips, but once in a while, if I want to spice up a video and really make it look dramatic, I will ram my clips. And yeah, so that's basically it. Then you can export it and throw it in Premiere or throw it in your videos, and it's going to look super dope. And yeah, so that's basically it. And I'm going to be making more tutorials, some in Premiere, some in Lightroom, maybe some more in After Effects. But yeah, that's basically it. So I hope you guys learned some stuff from this video. And yeah, let's play it back one more time just so you guys can see. I'm going to drag it out a little bit more. I'm going to actually make the V not as much just because I like it better. And here we go. So this is the final right here. That is it, guys. So that's how you do it. I hope you learned something from this video, and I'll catch you guys on another video. Thanks for watching.